For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't get anywhere else.
And we've got exclusive stuff for you from Wall Street Analyst Forum.
We do.
And
we
this
have
is
a really superstar
This guy's
guy.
a rock star, okay? I made a lot of money with this guy after he had an interview in the Wall Street Transcript about Magnum Hunter, his last company. And just the way... It's the same thing that we always talk about, right? He was so impressive, right? And it was like, I put my money where my mouth is.
We started with $1,000.
Right.
And sold it for $2.2 billion.
Yeah, it's not a bad little old track record. Yeah. But this was, I guess, in the late 90s, right? And I thought, this is like a guy that I want to give my money to, right? That I trust with my money, and he's going to make it more. And he did.
And now he's got a new company.
Yep, and here we are.
And he is Gary Evans. He's the chairman and CEO of GreenHunter Energy. Their ticker is GRH. Discusses plans for the company's new refinery, wind, and biomass facilities to be in production by the end of this year, as well as the importance of Jatropha for future business of the biomass market.
So let's jump to our third leg of the stool, which is biomass and biopower. The United States has lots of wood waste, lots of farming, could meet up to 10% of our U.S. transportation needs. It's going to take a while. We started out with our first project being in the Imperial Valley of Southern California. We have a new 15-year contract with SoCal Edison to sell the power, the existing interconnect agreement in place. This facility was designed to run on cow manure and wood waste. There's 500,000 head of cattle in this area, and that stuff is stacking up. So they're anxious for us to fire this thing up. The fuel source, we believe, is probably 25% below market. We've decided to expand the size of this facility from 18.5 megawatts to 25 megawatts. We're in the process of beginning to refurbish, and it should be done by the end of the year. So we believe by the end of 2008, of course, our refinery starts here in less than 3 weeks. Our wind projects will have hopefully a couple up by the end of the year, and then our biomass. All three of our revenue sources should begin this year. This is what this thing looks like. It looks like something from Star Wars, landed out there in the desert. You can imagine the amount of steel. The $7 million I paid for this thing, I was offered $38 million a week after I closed. So we're pretty excited about this. We believe that Southern California is there's probably not a better place to be for renewables. Think about it. California's got the highest electric rates of any place in the United States. They got the highest renewable fuel standards for the utilities. And this part of Southern California, it's a desert oasis. The sugar beets that are grown in Imperial Valley have the highest sugar content of anywhere in the world. We got a wind project 10 miles away called Ocotillo. So you could do sugarcane-based ethanol. There's geothermal in the Imperial Valley. There's solar. There's wind, there's biomass, so we really like this area and going to probably concentrate a lot of our efforts here. Okay, I'm going to jump to something that you need to listen to. If you don't know this plant called Jatropha, you should learn it because there's literally billions of dollars being spent around the world planting this plant, and there's a good reason for it. And we have 5 plantations going on around the world planting this plant. This is the future of the biofuels business. There's not another plant that extracts as much oil content as Jatropha. This is almost 4 times more than soybean.
Hey, let me tell you, that's why we do this. This is a perfect example.
To bring people like him.
I knew this guy from when he interviewed in Wall Street Transcript, right? And I read the interview and I thought, what an impressive guy.
Yeah.
And what a put your money where your mouth is guy.
Yeah.
And start with 1,000, sell it 2.2 billion, right? So now you got somebody who makes an impressive presentation, who puts his money where his mouth is. I made money in this Magnum Hunter from reading that interview, right?
And it seems like that Jatropha that they're using is going to be a huge thing. I mean, if it's 4 times more effective than a soybean, that would be huge for biomass.
Right. Super smart guy, right? Got a great track record. Watch the whole thing.
You can find it at wsw.com/webcast/WSAF6.
And watch Incovestor.com free. I don't have any ulterior motive. I like this one, and I'm going to add it to my portfolio with my money, and you can follow it there for free. I don't get on here and say I'm putting my money into every one of these. And you're getting a chance to watch the whole thing, do your own research. Looks like they just came out in January. But I'm telling you, the guy impressed me, and that was 8 or 10 years ago. And he did a great job with it. He's got a great track record, and now he's in a hot new sector. Come on. This is a great one, and you guys ought to be thinking about it.
Feel free to click feedback if you already knew something about them or already holding them or like them as well.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Well, we're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us at WSMCO.com. Thanks for joining us.